Good morning. Love taking the trash out, and I got the coffee brewing. And since I'm up here, the air quality around here is horrible. If you know, you know. If all you got to do is go outside, between the grass pollen and the prescribed burnings, it's an inside day for various reasons. So this is a quick one. I don't know if this is what I'm going to be doing, but it's what I'm doing today. So this is ValJones Monday Moon Report. Since I'm a Libra moon, if you follow astrology, and many people do, even though they say they don't, I mean, your leaders do. Trust me, every true leader, and want to be king, queen, and whatever it be, follows astrology, if you know what I mean. But, child, I'm going to attempt to go on YouTube and repeat this, but how can you repeat, whatever it be. Reminding you, I'm just kind of getting up. But anyway, soldier mode. Yes, Pisces are known for our eye rolls. Yes, I did eye roll. So, the birds are exceptionally loud. They always are. They wake up. We're up. Sun's up, guns up. Where did I get that from? I think we know where I got that from. So, since I am a Libra moon, and we're going to talk about something serious today, and the moon is in Pisces, by the way. The moon is in Pisces, and I'm a Pisces sun. So, it is, however you relate that, it is what it is. But listen, Linda, listen. I should have just kept this short and sweet, so let me just get right to the point. Psychological, sociopathic, pathological liars are a threat. A security threat at that. A big security threat. Now, whatever they're saying in the news, reminding you, I've been in media too, so I understand how media rolls. I understand a little bit about everything, yo. I understand about music. I understand about the military. I understand about music. I understand about the mind. I'm a very clever girl. I was clever the whole time. People lied on me, and they lied, 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 and they continue to lie. Shh, don't tell anybody, or we all gonna get in trouble. Who are we? Who are we? And they want to come around and be family. I'm probably not going to do this live on YouTube because I just don't feel like repeating this again. Because I'm just going to drink some coffee and go to sleep. Because I'm resting. I mean, I thought this was going to be a rest day. I had no idea I was going to do this. Okay, and then the helicopter flew over the way, and I swear I think you guys shipped me, but I'm gonna let that go. But I remember one time I said that before, and stuff glitched. If you know, you know. Daggone, bro. But I get it, though. So, and I talk about, and we laugh about it because everybody laughs about the military or cosplay military or whatever it be. Everybody says, warriors, come out and play. But when we come out and play, it becomes a tragedy because we do more than just play. We're about it. And I say we're about it because that's a family legacy too. My mom was in the military. My dad was in the military. My husband was in the military too. My mama said I would make a good soldier. My daddy said no, she wouldn't. But then again, now I think about it as we come around on the review, I would make a good special ops person. Except it's all that physical stuff, but the mental stuff, chef's kiss. And I think somebody knew or knows or whatever it be. So me being a Libra moon, maybe the real Department of Justice is me. Now don't let somebody's ego get, put yourself in in a bind that, you know what, you Geminis, man, on the low vibe. Come to the high vibe side of the fence. I'm telling you, this is where it all makes sense. And maybe you just don't have to go to jail or to hell before you fail. And they know exactly who I'm talking to. I told you how that gang stalking worked for you. You know, the funny thing about the special ops, I mean, well, if you, well, never mind. Because special forces and special ops, same thing, but two different things. One controls the other, you know what I mean? One controls everything. And answers to the president and the Department of Justice, Department of Defense. But let me say this about that, okay? Ooh, we got the slow connection again. So this may come in, this may come out, but there are checks and balances. There are checks and balances. There really are checks and balances. It's you can go to jail for misusing. Even you can go to jail. I mean, there's some things that, you know what, you deal in sketchy, murky stuff that nobody knows about. Maybe I should just shut up right now. I'm just saying, even the head of the Department of Defense or the Department of Justice, even the Secretary of War and the President, they may report to you, but you answer to them too, because justice is justice is justice is justice under the most high, holy, supreme authority, and that would not be you. It's sad when people get power and they think that they are gods too, and your actions proved it not to be. Like I said, sociopathic, psychological, pathological liars are a threat to national security. And one thing we know about Miss ValJones, she is brutally honest. Especially when she said, I hear the planes revving up in the background. It's the sound of confirmation. Oh, maybe it's just in my head. Let's just say this is Army fairy tales. As I got up out of bed, I heard the birds chirp. Time to get up. Time to go to work. And then the helicopter flew by, because I was going to just let it ride. And it's like, no, get up. Say that. Who told me to say that? I don't think I want to know. You already know. No, I don't. Now I'm kidding. Now I'm doing a little edutainment. It's all for show. It's all just for edutainment purposes only, right? 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 It's all just for edutainment purposes only, right? The little birdie flew by. What type of bird was it, Val? Don't ask. Anyway, with that, security, national security, personal security. If I look at you like you are a threat to me, I'm going to treat you like J-Sock. Honestly. All this stalking and manipulation, this hateration and this, racism and this, having a whole community and this whole like stalking your friends and stalking your doctors, and this is turning everybody against you. I mean, really to drive somebody crazy. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine what other people from across the world are at when they're looking at you like, what type of psychopathic, psychological... See, these are not war heroes. They want to be war heroes, but they can't even play one on TV, honestly. And I see somebody that done popped in, and who knows? I mean, you best want to learn about me, because, I realize I have narcissists and psychopaths looking at me too. But bitch, let me tell you something. They have a few narcissists and psychopaths in the special ops too. The enemy of my enemy. What's that movie? Green Mile, Dead Man Walking. No, but seriously though, people have played on my top. The 70-year-old woman with stage 4 chronic kidney disease. And I'm just saying, I really don't care what your problem is, but if you're a threat to my security, you will not succeed. You will not live long. And there will be public shaming, because that's just, how I want the public to know. Since you wanted to put me on public display in a public show, then turnabout's fair play, right? What you call it? Fair exchange is no robbery. But again, we're dealing with, because it's not just about me, because I live in this country. Whether you like it or not, I'm here. And I'm sovereign. And I'm sovereign. And it is free to be me, but it's not free to be me, because we do have bills to pay. And people who literally tried to take my money away. People who tried to make me dance like a slave. And I never was a slave. Darling, don't you know? If I had been a slave, I would have been the one to misbehave. But actually, I would have been a slave in the first place. And you have some black people who were over here who are already free. We were in this country well before you. Before you say go back to your country, I suggest you take a good look at your legacy and your ancestry. again. Honey, anyway, we're going to let that go. Because why are you talking to slow people again? Now, oh my God. And you get right there. What type of bird am I, Val? You look like, well, from this angle, I can't quite tell. You're either a robin or you're the jay. You're the stellar jay with the orange, there's two of them. Bird talk. Things with wings. Birds can tell you a lot of things. That's why, military planes, many of the stuff that they do, they learn from nature. Most people are smart learns from nature too. Those people who want to destroy nature, nature's got a special plan for you. That kind of man, they never get it until they do. And usually when they do, it's when they're dying and dead. So think about it. If nature had special ops, who do you think would be the head? You? Now let's let all the people want to cosplay right now. All the people want to play soldiers, play actors, play rappers, and some of the real ones too. You play great characters on TV and the movies, but in real life, you're not so nice. Why is that? I am not going to be able to do this on live on YouTube. I'm just going to put it over there and let it be. Because really, I'm not even caring about the numbers right now. Just, me. My health is my wealth. And I'm getting back to, that's why I said I really wasn't even going to get up and do this today. Because I thought this was just going to be a rest week. Because I've even suspended for the moment, or postponed, not suspend, but postpone Soul School Cafe. I was going to do something for, with Prince's birthday. How did you all celebrate Prince's birthday? Yesterday, I went out and I had a good time in the grass. And now I'm itching like crazy. Oh my God. The air quality is that there are going to be a lot of respiratory problems. On purpose? A lot of things happening on purpose from these people who hurt us. But back to the threat to the national security. You go ahead and you keep playing those games on me. How's that working for you? What do you see? What do I look like in my eyes? One thing I know, number one, I really am quite wise. Number two, I don't have time to tell a whole bunch of lies. Number three, bitch, I saw God in real life. Number four, I kill all these hoes. If I have daddy and mommy just said, just call on me, call on me. And that's why they say, no. Our baby's not going to get in the heart of a war and battle for people who, no. We're not doing that. She's of a master class. And speaking, what was it? I can't pronounce it right because reminding you I'm just waking up. Parik? Lacoteria? The tobacco stuff. It's the smell of rich tobacco. We're not talking about Havana. That too. That's what, Hollywood industry do. But we're talking about, usually with soldiers and generals, is the Parik. Oh, I did a rolling tongue. I didn't even mean to. But I know that when I smell it. So that's why I knew, that smelled like richness. How do you know? I've smelled that before. Grew up in that. Wasn't a maid either. And it's that first class. But back to the national security. Think about what's getting ready to go down in 2026, because we really are at war. I mean, seriously. We are. Regardless of what they're telling you, the economy's going up and everything's fine. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's really not. But hey, you go ahead and do you. That's not to panic. Right now, everything is at a state of odd balance. But you should be concerned. All you MAGA heads, You two are going to learn. Like Team Texas did and Naked and Afraid last night. No offense to Jeff, but nobody likes Jeff, right? All the people named who's Jeff. I can think of a couple of people's names Jeff. Nobody likes Jeff. That's crazy when you're on Team America and you're Naked and Afraid and you literally root for Team Mexico. Nobody likes Jeff. Nobody likes an asshole. Nobody likes a know-it-all asshole. Nobody likes a know-it-all asshole who will lie, who will do anything, who will steal, who will do anything just to, this is what we live for. Some people are like that, but now that may good for TV. Like, Jeff, I don't have a problem with you. I mean, you know, reality TV is reality TV. Naked and Afraid is reality TV too. Sometimes a little not as real as it could be, and then again, it could be real and more. But the thing about it is, one thing I can say from Naked and Afraid, I have been eating stuff like I ate some blackberries. Like, you know, there was an ant on it. There was an ant on it. I was like, whatever, protein. I would have never done that 2 or 3 years ago. Like, I had some chicken salad. Oh yeah, I'm not going to redo this on YouTube. Screw YouTube. They're going to get this. They're going to get this as it is. But I'm just doing it on live for you folks at Facebook because, you know, yeah, I'm that kid. She wakes up freestyling and telling some real stuff. It's the Monday morning moon report. And your head of the Cosmic Department of Justice is up. I'm all the way up. So that's what I wanted to say. Who is trying to step in my way? Who says they want a conversation with me today? I want to talk to her. No, you don't. Go talk to police. And I'm telling you, you people, you rogue police who you took the pay to, don't be looking at me. We gotta, what we gonna do? I would suggest, first and foremost, you get on your knees and pray real hard. Pray.prey, because you've done enough of that, right? But that's okay. And some people don't believe anyway, and that's when you have psychological problems. And you wonder how some of these psychiatrists and these psychologists, how do you let those people slide? When they did an assessment, oh, they didn't do an assessment, well, then that is a problem you need to fix, right? I suggest you have more of your psychiatrists and psychologists instead of trying to like drum up something and look and follow me. Go and check out some of these people. Really, you know what? And the police. I started to say the military too, but we all know so many people can be paid to say something that's not true. And I really don't want my good soldiers, my real good ones who really need therapy, who really like, they could stand for some good therapy. It was just a good conversation or two. And you got these little cheap little psychological thing. They're experts, but they're paid to do what they do. Now we want you to say this, and this is how we're going to run them out the system, right? See, I'm dropping stuff right now that could end my life, but I'm very important to somebody. Very, 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 very important. Very, 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 I'm very important to God. And I'm not the fraud. And I could be like making this stuff up, but if I'm not, then what? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Yeah, you're going to turn that Mercedes Benz in a minute, my friend. All the money's going to go down, all the houses going to go down, and life in itself is going to go down. Saturn return is real, whether you believe it or not. Saturn return is real. It's a thing. Astrology-wise, I told you, all prominent leaders throughout the times of history, all pharaohs, all kings, all queens, all sages, all, whatever it be, they all, had their eyes on astrology, and everything is by stars. It's charted by the stars too. Maps were literally at first charted by, even your savior, finding him was charted by stars too. I just don't understand how people have gotten so messed up and confused, and yet I do. Oh my gosh, why did I get up this morning? This is before coffee. What are we doing here? Oh, mommy and daddy said, no, you're doing you. You're doing you. Because national security. People are, when my security is threatened, my team comes out. Now, you have police, and maybe you have your HOA. I have guardian angels and devils that surround my block, meaning surround me. So, like I said, it's a Saturn return. When you have somebody who's always constantly lying and spreading gossip for distraction to keep you off the real problem that you could solve. Because if you don't solve, it's going to become a bigger problem, and everybody's going to suffer. That's a problem. That's a happiness hater. That's a justice faker. That's an imitator. That's a perpetrator. That's somebody who wants to bring not just this country, but everybody down. That's somebody who's a narcissistic, hating. Mommy says you're on live. Watch your words. It's the bird fluid. I heard the pop outside. Watch your words. You're on live. Be my daughter. Daddy says, let her go. Get it, she got it. Watch her. I don't even know what I just said. Yeah, you do. I'm just saying. There's problems that could be solved, but they don't want them to be solved because they have some numbers that are very screwed. It shows where the math went wrong. And it starts. It can even start in your own home. Wherever home is to you. They say home is where the heart is, but when the heart's not there, what's left? Nothing. And nothing is desperate. It's the nothing. Remember in the never-ending story when the nothingness, the blackness, and I hate to say the blackness because then when you think, black, you think of black people. And that's always been wordplay too, crazy wordplay too by racist by racist people who by racist people who are psychotic in what they do. And they actually think that there's nobody that's more that they think that they can be the greatest and they can be the greatest psychological killers around. But did you notice throughout the times of history, all the psychological killers went down horribly? This man's still alive or is he dead? But anyway, they all go to prison or die, one way or the other. And I'm just saying, in this very evolutionary year, and it is a very evolutionary, revolutionary year of 2026, Val's moon message, and I know the moon is in Pisces, but I'm a Pisces sun, and Pisces are Delulu until Manly P. Hall said, no, we're not. We're quite lit. I don't even like to bring up the name Manly P. Hall because now people are going to go a whole bunch of different ways with that. She knows about that. I know about a lot of things. Just like I know about the difference between special ops and special forces, know what I mean? And I'm just saying, if I had somebody in my life, I have a type. So it wouldn't be some little whack-ass rapper or actor wannabe, right? I mean, like, equally yoked. Where that at? Where that at? Where that at? Not, I'm just not blowing smoke. And I know when I see those lights in the sky, they say, we got you, queen. We got you, we got you, we got you, we got you, we got you. Now, you can take a whole bunch of swords and play that and put them in a dress and put them in a shirt and do whatever you want to do. And you can have your team like, hey, we sold this too. I know I'm picking again. Oh my gosh, my Gemini side is coming out. I have a Gemini rising. And that too. So some Gemini, some Aries sign, some Aquarius, some Libra, some Gemini. I think they're going to play with mama. Oh, bitch. I mean, smell the sandalwood. I love good smells. I love good smells. And you can smell when people smell like hell. That's why when I smell that smell, oh stinkies or whatever it be, I just don't need that energy around me. Not this year. I'm in therapy. But like I said, I could be lying about everything, but somebody told me to deliver this message and get up and do this today. So reminding you, when you want to play in Val's face, ask people why they don't see me no more, and then look directly in their eyes and see if they can see how well they lie. Because reminding you, if they lied about me, they could lie about you too. See, that's the type of people that are a threat to your personal health, your mental health, your spiritual health, your emotional health, and your financial health too. And I just don't FUXX with people who are threats to my health, because then I become a threat too. And since I can go on for a brag anytime I want to, and I love it when my soldiers smile, and I love it when, you know, I smile back at them. There are some people who actually know me or know of me. I'm memorable. I'm quite memorable. Are you? And that spells moon. We good? There's a bird right there. That spells moon. We're good. That spells moon. Monday moon report message, or whatever that is to you. Now I'm gonna go and drink some coffee and just rest for the rest of the day. Be a better you. But remember, a pathological, sociological, psychological liar is a threat to personal security, community security, national security, and international security too. If we're making sense, how am I the problem? Because I'm none of those things. But I think we should know by now, or should feel by now, who is the problem. What you think? Go ahead and discuss it today in your coffee chat rooms, on TV and radio. That's it. Peace from the Galactic Department of... Am I really doing this? Yeah, I did hear that. And that's when they said, oh, Val's crazy. No, if you were outside, you hear the birds in the sky. My hearing sometimes even amazes me. I actually can hear, my hearing is almost sonar-like. It's weird. But it is what it is, right? The funny thing, I told you I'm in my Saturn return. I'm looking at you dead in the face, like the ops be looking at me, like you don't think that they're tapped in and tuned in. And if I am who I say I be, and they have clearly vetted me, and I'm quite memorable, I told you I'm very much protected. I am very much protected. And I appreciate, and that's the thing, I appreciate my legacy. There are people who just feel like they can do anything and they don't appreciate nothing. You ain't got nothing compared to what? What did Les McCann say? Compared to what? Oh, honey. I'm good. But, 2 years from now, you remember this. You remember this. How evil, manipulative people set you up, and you did not fight for your own rights. So that means you set yourself up too. People know exactly who I'm talking to. Like I say, you go and talk to the people I used to see, and you look them square dead in the eyes and said, what is your problem with Val Jones again? And let's see if they tell the truth or if they lie. And I bet if you're really, really, really smart, you can tell who is actually telling the truth. Well, maybe the average person can't. But special forces and special ops, I bet you they can. And in my, what's my girl's name? My Lily Tomlin's voice. And that's the truth. Happy Monday.